What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hurt coming to you with another episode of Afterlife where we talk about anything and everything that we feel like talking about on this episode. And we're going to reach in that bag of goodies and pick out a topic. And guess what? Today we're going to talk about Store Day in prison. That's right, Store Day, aka Christmas in prison. Now, where I was at, you got store every 2 weeks. So every second week and fourth week of the month. And if there ain't fourth week, it's the first week of the next month, whatever, so on and so forth. So every 2 weeks you get your store. That means you can order your coffee, your noodles, your tuna packs, you can get condiments or whatever. You can get clothes. You can get pop cards, stuff like that. But the good thing about store day is the thing that sucked for me on store day was I worked, so I could only get $50 a month because I owed court costs and restitution. So if you owe court fines and costs or restitution, you only get $50 a month. Because because I made 75 bucks a month. But because I worked in the kitchen and I had court fines and costs and restitution, they take anything over 50. So I made 75 actually, but they took 25 of that and put it towards my court fines and costs. So I only got $50 every month. I would get it on the 13th or 15th of every month. So I would always miss the first store of each month, and I would get it the very last store of each month or the first week of next month, because if there ain't 4 weeks in a month, I would get it the following month, that first week. So I would always have to wait 4 weeks to get my coffee, my treats, my goodies, my clothes, my whatever I needed. Now, you can always tell too, because when the last store happened, everybody always, it never fails, they always run out about a week and a half. So for the last 4 days until that next store day, everybody's hurting. Everybody's out of their coffee. Everybody's out of their noodles. Everybody's out of their condiments or whatever. Now here's where the kicker is, and you can make some money. Now, because in prison, your store is your money. $6.95 for a bag of coffee. That's the expensive kind. $6.95 for a 4-ounce bag, 100% Colombian. That's $6.95 worth of money. Or say you wanted the Arturo blend, which is a $5.95 bag of coffee. That's $5.95 worth of money or whatever. You can go, now say you got a $50 bag or whatever, but you can order up to 125. Say if you didn't have court fines and costs and restitution, you had an open account is what they call it. So you could order up to 125 worth of store. Anywhere from clothes to condiments to deodorant to toothpaste to noodles to coffee to shoes. All that stuff, pop cards, all that. You can order a little card that's got money on it because they got pop machines in there. Little 20-ounce bottles of pop for fucking like $2.50 for a pop, which ain't too far from being out here. It's maybe like, it's crazy. I can't believe it. Like I remember when pop was like $1.25 or a thing of Faygo or whatever. It's like 99 cents. It ain't like that no more. But noodles especially, they're 50 cents for one noodle. You can get a big old thing of noodles out here for $2. That's got like 20 or 30 noodles in it. Not in there. It's 50 for you get 6 noodles for $3. Or you get 12 noodles for $6 or whatever. So, but the good thing about prison, or a good thing about store and prison, is it's Christmas Day. Everybody's freaking waiting for store day. Just because store day is just another little hint of freedom. Because you're getting your coffee, you can have a nice cup of coffee and just relax, watch your TV if you have a TV. Get your treats or whatever, so you can sit back and just eat your treats as you're watching your TV. Stuff like that. Or like, see me, I always had my coffee. I always got $50 worth of coffee because all I could get was $50. I couldn't get the 125, but if you want, and you're actually little ballsy, little whatever, and you want to go, we call it buy stuff on the streets. Now, on store day was a perfect day. Say someone's selling their TV, it's a used TV, but they either just don't want it anymore or they just want food instead or they want coffee instead. You can go buy a TV for 50, 60 bucks. Now, in my block, it was very hard to come across a TV for that much. I got lucky and I actually went 8 weeks without store one time because I went and bought coffee, a remote, all that stuff. It's not a remote like you're thinking either. Someone took a little cord or whatever, a makeshift cord like this, and turned it into a remote. They did some wiring, they did whatever, and you could press a button up and press a button down, and it would change the TV up and down. But store day is a Christmas day because everybody's hurting. Everybody's waiting for that store day. So when it comes, you can always tell because the block is quiet. And it comes at 7 in the morning too. So everybody is just, they're tired. They just got back from chow, breakfast chow. It's not breakfast, it's called chow. It's breakfast chow, lunch chow, dinner chow, but it's called chow. So we just got back from chow in the morning and we're waiting for our store. It's every Thursday, every 2 weeks. So as soon as we get back, the block is quiet. It is just quiet as can be. You can hear a needle fall on the floor in the block. But as soon as they call, they'll go, base, go get your store. First tier, go get your store. Second, third, fourth. Now I was on the fourth tier, so I was always last to get the store. But you can always tell everybody's getting their store. They're all happy. They're all hopped up on their coffee. They just got their coffee, so they're zooming, going everywhere you can think. They're wheeling, dealing. They're trading a $6.95 bag of coffee for, fucking 6 noodles or whatever. Wait, 2, 4, 6. So 12 noodles or whatever, which was always what I would do. I would buy $50 worth of coffee, which on a good week would be 6, 7 bags of coffee. And I would always have one that I would trade somebody for like 6 to 12 noodles or whatever, just so, because they feed us like shit in prison. So in case I got hungry through the week or whatever, I would use that bag of coffee to go get noodles so I could make a little cook up or just make one noodle at a time just to curve off my hunger or whatever. But store day is the best day next to the day that you get out of prison because it's Christmas in prison. Every 2 weeks you get your treats, you get your coffee, you get all that good shit, and you get to just feel that little bit of freedom. Even if it's only for a week and some change, you still feel that little bit of freedom and you feel a little better because you got a cup of coffee in you. So that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Like the video, subscribe, or if you feel like it, follow me or whatever, and just comment what you guys think. Christmas in prison, it's the best day next to the day you're getting out. Have a good day, everybody.